Oh, wait.
You would do that to me. All right. Well, we are live anyway. All right. Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice. First of all, sorry for our late start. Was taking care of some stuff, but we are here. We are ready to go. And everybody has just as much energy as their characters. You know, they're feeling fresh and excited for this adventure. And yes, so with that, we will go around, let everyone introduce themselves, their character, and then after we do all that with everybody, we will then get into a recap where I will let the players describe where they are, what they've been doing, why they were here, and where they plan on going next. But with that, let's start with Paula. Introduce yourself and your character.
I'm Paula, and tonight I'm playing Saphira, who is a halfling druid, who feels really crappy that I probably was supposed to save our friend last session and didn't realize he was going to die. So now we have a new friend this session.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. They might never get introduced. We'll find out. Next up is Martin.
I'm Martin. I used to play Logan, and I'll be playing a new character that will be appearing later.
Nice. And we'll do your character intro when they debut. Next up is Harold.
Hello, I'm Harold, and I am playing the very exhausted Lucifer. He has 3 levels of exhaustion right now, so at this point, it's just a challenge to see how long he can stay alive.
Nice. And Peter.
Yes, I'll be playing Pike Yellowfin, the Genasi barbarian, and I'm having a hard time because I have 2 levels of exhaustion. So, but that will not deter me if I find out certain things in the next few minutes, because there could be a bloodbath. We'll wait on that.
All right. So last session, who wants to explain what happened, how we got here, why we're here, and what we're doing? Don't all volunteer at once. You will get inspiration, though. I will say that. And that inspiration might come in handy if you have some exhaustion. I'm just throwing
You
that
see,
out.
back in the 70s, there was wargaming, and there was a guy who started... Oh, we're not going back that far? Okay.
You can go back that far.
If I remember correctly, we're at this village, and it turns out they were somewhat hospitable, and they gave us food. And those of us that ate the food were poisoned, passed out. And then we were taken way down where it's down into the ice, because I think they were going to feed us to a white dragon. And then a battle ensued with the white dragon and some trolls. Someone died. But we were a general nuisance, so the white dragon gave us the mask and said, just leave. And gave us gold. So we're leaving.
Yeah, 100 gold.
And a white dragon mask.
Yeah, white dragon mask. So, with that, you guys are standing on the platform. The gold is strewn about on this platform. You also see the white dragon mask is sitting there on the ground. What would Saphira, Lucifer, and Pike, and Saffron like to do right now?
Wait, is Saffron's here?
Yeah, you ask that every time. Saffron is with you.
Well, for a while, you were like, no, you have to leave her.
Well, no, you couldn't
so
take her into
couldn't be with me.
Waterdeep into the... And you guys decided not to take her into this. I did not say you could or couldn't do anything. But you had
technically, when we were in Waterdeep, she was an egg, right?
No.
Egg bird.
No, you're thinking
right?
way back to Baldur's Gate.
Okay, just kidding. Never mind. Continue on. Clearly, Saphira needs to sit down and take a quick rest. Like, I'll gather the gold in a second. Clearly, I'm slightly confused.
I'd say so.
I am going I'm going to search for the spear that the elders gave me, and possibly find one of my +1 magical spears.
Okay.
I don't know if I can find them, or I need to make a roll, or
I believe we had said that the plateau thing's about 25 feet up from down below. I think we also said it was kind of hard to see because of the whirling winds and the snow in this cavern, from it being the lair of a white dragon. How would you get down off this platform?
Well, since I had forgotten that I had 4 harpoons, I will stick a harpoon in, and one has 50 feet of rope attached to it. I'll
Perfect.
stick it in the ground, and I will climb down.
All right, you're able to get down. Give me a investigation check as you're looking around
I'm
for your
awesome at that. 2.
stuff. Okay, so you do not. So that's looking for one of them. You decide what you didn't find. Give me another roll for the other one.
Okay. A 3. So
So you didn't find any of those. However, we will say that you find a. You do find a.
Dragonborn Ranger? No. Oh, sorry.
No, no. Yeah, you find the frozen corpse of a Dragonborn Ranger. Martin, roll up another character.
Hey, no, I just watched something about how sometimes people who are fully frozen can come back from the dead if they're fully frozen, not partially frozen.
Wow, that's not possible. It's never
No,
been proven.
no.
Who's been
Never
fully
mind.
frozen and brought back from the dead?
Like, I don't know.
Captain
this guy
America?
who,
Are we
No,
judging this based
this-
on the Marvel universe?
look, this guy
You
who was
said it.
riding in like the wheel part of an airplane from Cuba to Spain.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What in the QAnon are you watching?
Stop it. Stop it.
I had to.
I'd like to cast a spell when Pike's done though.
What spell are you casting?
Healing spirit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you heal your spirit then. While you're down there,
Well,
Pike, you do find a. It looks like it's not frozen, but it's like some sort of bottle, and it seems to be frozen, except at the bottom of this bottle where you see like a red liquid.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take it.
It's warm to the touch at the bottom.
Okay. It doesn't help with my disappointment in not finding the spear that the elders have given me, but
Sure.
I'll just have to write to them and tell them. Oh well.
It went to a good cause. You beat another lizard. All right.
so healing spirit heals 1d6 hit points. It's a concentration spell. It's 1d6 per round, and then I can move it around
Yeah, isn't there a way
for a
to
minute.
that they do that when it's in between stuff though?
Oh, I have no idea.
Martin's like, "Yup." I think there's a thing that you can actually just roll a certain amount of dice and just heal people that much.
Okay,
I think is what it
I'll
is.
look it up and throw it in the chat.
Yeah. All right. So, you are able to do that. You're able to start healing up your party. As you guys are on this plateau, you see Pike obviously climbed down on the rope. From behind you guys, you see a giant toad kind of like walking up on all 4 legs, and just kind of sits there.
How big is this toad? How big is a giant toad?
It's a big toad. It's
Does
big.
it look?
It's way bigger than you, Saphira. It could eat you full if it wanted to.
Hmm.
Does it look hostile?
No, he's just sitting there looking at you guys.
Don't be fooled. They're always.
Well, I got to think about toads. Don't like them.
You don't like toads?
I don't.
Oh. Well, that's kind of sad.
It's trauma inflicted upon me from a past character.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's not what I want. Hang on one second. Oh, my computer's so slow. Okay. This toad speaks up to you, two that are standing there, and says, "Well, hello there. My name is Marfalb. I am here to escort you out of this cavern."
Well, it's my hallucination. Or it's my hallucination for all.
Who sent you?
Well, Orthator is, this is his home, and he allows us to stay here, and I just figured I'd take it upon myself to help you guys out of here, since clearly he wanted you out, and you agreed to leave for the white dragon mask you now have. Rip it.
Is he big enough to ride on?
He would be.
Just gonna look at him, just, dear kind toad, can I ride on your back?
I would rather not give you a ride. See, for I do not want to stoop so low. Someone as extinguished as myself, it would be frowned upon. So no, that would not be okay.
I will happily pay you.
I have no interest in your material possessions.
Okay. Leads the way out. And I will very slowly just turn in whatever direction he starts to move in.
All right. Where's your friend? Is your friend coming?
Which one are you referring to? There's
The
like,
green one who resembles kind of like a fish.
there's a green one. I am very tired.
Well, if he wanders around down there, he might find things he does not want to find. Just a warning. There are some dangerous things down there.
To be honest, I'm not even sure you're here right now. I'm fairly certain that you are an exhaustion-induced hallucination. But it's fine.
Well, I am not. I am here. And
That's
your
what a
friend will be in
hallucination
danger.
would say.
Your friend will be in danger should they stay down there. You might want to call your friend back. Just a warning. Not from me, of course. I would not seek any violence on any of you.
Hey, do I know which direction my green friend went?
Yeah, he would probably... You heard when he, put the harpoon into the ice and went down looking for his spears. You probably don't know what he was doing, because I don't think he made it very vocal, but he did just kind of jump off the edge with a rope.
Ooh, I will walk to the edge and just yell for Pike. But not too close, because I don't trust my legs, and I feel like I might accidentally fall in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna I'm going to lay on my belly and just scooch up to the side.
Perfect. Pike, you hear him yelling your name in this cavern.
Look. Lucifer, can you see if you have a better angle? Can you see my spears from up there? I can't find them.
Sure, the magic toad says don't go down there because you'll die. But I'll look for your spears. Can I see the spears?
Give me a investigation check.
Oh, great.
I actually forgot they were at disadvantage, but they were so low the first time it didn't matter.
I'm sure I see them. That is a fifth. You said investigation or perception?
Investigation.
15.
They are right next to Pike. Somehow he walked right past them and did not see them.
By your feet to the left.
Ah!
There you go. There you go.
Wow, you got good eyes, Lucifer. I found a potion too, so maybe you know what it is.
Just one way to find out.
Okay, I will climb back up then after I found my spears.
Excellent.
You were going to say you were going to drink it.
That's probably what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna add them back.
That's probably a terrible idea.
And like we learned last time, Harold is good at doing the terrible idea.
All the time.
Somebody has to, really,
Why is it?
at some point.
That when he climbs out, like I will look at the potion.
You can have it. Thank you for finding the spears. I really appreciate that. I owe you one.
You're welcome. I will look at. Can I tell what kind of potion it is by looking at it?
Give me an Arcana check.
Just roll 2 natural 20s. That would be just fantastic for me. Okay, that's not what I asked you to do, Dice, but it's fine. 18.
So based on the feel of it and looking at the liquid a little bit closer, obviously half the bottle is frozen and covered with ice, but the bottom half does emit heat. You believe this is a potion of fire breath.
Oh, this one's going to be spicy. Just going to tuck it away in my bag. To the giant talking toad.
Yes.
Shuffle my way back to the toad.
Are you ready to go now? You got all of the coins picked up?
Well, I feel like I was supposed to be doing that. I kind of forgot about it. I'll grab those.
Who has the mask?
I do.
Okay. I would like to politely ask you not to wear that mask in here. Just that would be seen as a sign of aggression, and we would appreciate it if you do not put that mask on around our, humble host.
I like to imagine that he said that because he turned around. I just have it on my face going. It's like, don't do that. It's like, sorry. I will put it in my bag.
Thank you. Now we'll be on our way. And he kind of starts leading the way and actually leads you out a way that you didn't even notice before. It's almost like there's like this, not hidden door, but it's well camouflaged in the ice. And it leads up these snowy stairs. And the walk is quite a bit up these stairs. In fact, normally it would be very exhausting. And you kind of like take this big, slightly turning staircase up until you get outside into the elements. And you're actually on the opposite side of this island to your boat. He proceeds to tell you guys, in order to get to your ship, if you just take this path around, it'll take you right directly to your ship.
So like 2 minutes later, Pike comes out of this little stairs hidey hole, dragging the body of his fallen comrade.
I love it.
Oh, that was so many stairs. Oh, I need an up.
So, go ahead, Harold.
I was gonna say I'll thank the toad and flip him a gold coin.
Thank you. And as you flip it, he catches it with his tongue.
But you said you didn't have need for coin.
I don't, but I will give it back to my gracious host.
How many coins did we gather? Did we get?
100. 99 now.
That one was
Oh, that was
from
one of
my
your personal
own
collection.
personal collection.
Nice. Well, thank you, and safe travels.
And shuffle to
Um,
the boat.
So Pike pauses and like he stares off into the middle distance, which isn't, uncommon. And I'm going to use detect thoughts on the toad.
Okay. How's that spell work?
I have no idea. I've never used it. Martin can probably tell me.
I want to
It's
say
probably like surface level thoughts.
I think
isn't it?
you get surface level thoughts, but if you
Mhm.
want to delve deeper, they have to make a
Wisdom
intelligence save. Is it
Wisdom
wisdom?
save.
Okay. That's fine.
And either way, they know that you went into their brain looking for memories.
That's okay.
Initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature.
That elf is weird. Why did he give me a gold coin? I'm gonna spend this.
Okay, so you detect some thoughts. You detect that he is just really like, he's like, I told them I have nothing to do with this coin. I'm just going to give this back to the Horde. And then he also is thinking about gathering more data about Orothator, his treasures, mating habits, epic battles with frost giants and other monsters, and documenting it in the ice down below.
Those are some pretty intense surface level
Yeah.
thoughts there.
Yeah.
Like,
Is this
he's-
Toad the David Attenborough of just mystical creatures?
Apparently.
He's basically just going to keep track, and put all the stuff in this ice and write it up on there, with his other ice toad friends, apparently.
I like this Toad now.
I guess there's more to toads than I thought.
Oh, no, that was all about the big dragon, though. He's documenting the dragon's life.
All right. So Pike just watches the toad walk off, right? He doesn't hop. He walks.
Correct. He is walking off. He is way
Yes.
too
Yeah.
civilized for hopping.
He thinks we're out of sight, and then he starts walking.
He looks back at you, and he knows what you did, and then he turns back around and continues to go down the stairs.
Okay.
You guys make your way back to the boat, right? That's what Lucifer said he was doing. So you guys make your way back to the boat. As you get back, the boat is loaded up. They are waiting for you and ready to go, especially after they heard that all of you were poisoned and unconscious and just left there. But now the person who told them that is not conscious. It's the only one who is not conscious. And they look kind of puzzled as they see you guys walking up and Pike carrying the body of
Logan.
Slogan. Thank you. So,
Man, I forgot about that part.
yeah. Is Fish with you, the translator? I would say so, probably, right?
Yeah.
So Fish made his way out too. He's been kind of keeping his distance, and Fish kind of goes up and gives the captain a half a face, a big hug, and gets on the ship. And you hear him say, "I'm just so glad to be back. Don't ever let me do that again." What would you guys like to do?
Well, we need to have a burial at sea.
Does it have to be right here, right now?
Yes, it does have to be right here, right now.
All right. Well,
It's the only
there's
place
the
we would
sea,
rather be.
and let's float him off. Then is that your custom?
Well, I will get him in the water. I'll take care of the rest. Can't believe that I ate too much fish and passed out, and next thing you know, we were fighting a dragon. You just indulged too much.
See, we heard something. We felt some rumbling of the ground. We weren't sure, but based on what we had heard before, we thought you guys were goners. We were actually about to leave without you guys.
Appreciate the confidence.
Well, your friend, who is now dead, told us that the rest of you were basically dead.
What?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be a great source of information, does he?
He came up, and shortly after you guys left, like within a couple hours, came back, said that you guys all ate fish, you were poisoned, you were unconscious. Even Fish was unconscious, and he basically said he thought that the village was trying to kill all of you guys. And so we told him to get back there and get Fish back for us at least, and make sure you guys were alive before, and so he left. And then we heard within a few hours a loud roar, and we felt the ground shake, and we felt like that was the dragon, and probably meeting Logan. And so we decided we were going to leave because we did not want to die by dragon. And so that's why we packed up. When Logan came out, we were actually unpacked. We were having a fire here. We were actually telling stories and having a good time. And, that was a major buzzkill. So, But it's great to see you guys alive. We are so glad you brought Fish back in pretty much one piece. I am sorry about your friend's Logan.
The dragon did show up, but it got scared pretty quickly and ran away. So
did you get everything we came for?
Didn't get the tiefling.
yes.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
that's right. You were supposed to find a tiefling. We never found that person.
I thought we were going to have another person joining us, but yeah. Okay. Well, did you at least find out about the Draakhorn?
think we found. Yes.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, they'll be happy to hear about that back at Waterdeep.
Did we hear about the Draakhorn?
Oh. Did you say yes? Was like, what is a Draakhorn? I don't remember. I'm so tired right now.
I'm going to use my telepathy to start questioning the rest of the party about whether we actually did this stuff or not and what we were supposed to do.
Wait, we were poisoned?
I don't remember that part either.
That's the thing that happened. Yeah, we ate fish, and then we went, boop, passed out.
It's just kind of like a long nap.
Yeah,
really.
even your dragon friend that you guys kind of kept hidden on the ship, even that beautiful creature went boop asleep.
So we were poisoned by the village.
Yeah, that's what Logan said.
And then you packed up and were ready to leave.
Yeah, you guys were supposedly dead. We didn't start packing up until we heard the dragon. Once we heard and felt the dragon, That was our cue.
And you were like, oh, yeah, they're definitely dead because those
Yeah.
people couldn't survive a fight with a dragon.
Unconscious, you could not. But I'm sure on the ship you'll tell me the story. Get in here, let's go, and you can tell me all about your fantastic voyage.
We should make a boat and then like put it in the water and like burn his body, you know.
Yeah, we should probably. I think it'd be easier if we had that. The whoever the head person of the village come down and do like a blessing or something.
Then we can fucking kill him. Boys.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say that out loud.
That wasn't. Sorry.
I don't
sorry.
advise
Said the
that.
quiet part
That was
out
supposed to
loud.
be an inside thought.
Half a face tells you guys, I'm not going to wait for you to go get anybody from the village at this point. We are leaving. I will stay here as long as you put your friend out and do what you got to do. But we are leaving. You got about 5 minutes.
I will play or attempt to play a lovely funeral dirge while his body is taken into the icy depths.
I can make
All
like
of the
a
crew, by the way, do show respects and stand by the edge of their boat, on the edge of their boat, watching as this is going on, very quietly.
I could make a like earth ship. Like a little boat from dirt. I can use mold earth to make a little ship.
There's no earth
You
here.
know?
It's all snow and ice.
There has to be earth under the snow.
Nope.
It can't be just infinite snow.
Yep, it's called a glacier.
We're on like an iceberg.
Yeah. It's the sea of moving ice.
Okay. Well, throw his body in the water and I'll use Ray of Frost to make like
All right, there you go.
an ice platform. And then hopefully it'll be thick enough so his body burns before the ice melts.
Perfect.
I don't know.
That's what she said, though. Hopefully it's thick enough.
I'm the bard here. I make the jokes.
Well, there was a missed opportunity. I had to chime in.
I have 3 levels of exhaustion. I can't catch all of them.
Did we get 8 hit points from you, Lucifer?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I
So
saw you said that.
Yeah, like hopefully between the 8 and the 34, you're back up to full.
There you go.
Close. That was pretty rough.
Might as well be.
I'm back up to full. Aside from the 3 levels of exhaustion. I'm so excited to take a long rest.
So Pike gets in the water and pushes the little ice burning flotilla out.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Bandolin? What instrument do I have?
Yeah, you
Yes.
asked if you could have that. You don't remember asking?
No, I have it, but I remember it took me so long to figure out how to pronounce what it. Oh, it's like basically a 3-stringed like guitar.
Okay, I thought you were like, what the hell is this instrument? I'm like, I don't know. You're the one that asked for it.
Baklakan, Bandor, whatever. That's what it is.
All right. So, yeah, you're able to do the ceremony how you want, as to the best of your ability, obviously. And you guys all get up on the ship, get Saffron comfortable, and she starts eating, what was it, goats or something?
Yeah, I think we brought sheep.
Or sheep or something? Yeah,
Yeah,
she
I
starts
think it was
eating.
a
She's
bunch of
very
sheep.
hungry. That nap, really made her hungry. And the ship starts taking off. Now, it takes a couple days before you are out of the ice, and seems like you might be heading in the right direction now that you are out of the ice. And, it's pretty uneventful. I would assume you guys have told the crew the whole story of what happened. How much embellishing was there? Like, what did you guys tell them exactly about the encounter with the dragon?
Oh, if I'm telling the story, I'm embellishing the hell out of it.
What would you say? What are some interesting things there?
We went toe to toe with the dragon. And we were losing. And Slogan was like a goddamn falling star and like did all this cool magical shit and like saved all of us and the village, but lost his life in the process.
Beautiful. Zlogain the hero.
And he ripped the heads off 2 trolls with his bare hands. It was gnarly.
Oh, wasn't he a Philbog or whatever the heck they are?
Goliath.
He was a
Oh, he was a Goliath. Okay, gotcha. I knew you were tall. I couldn't remember what your character was, though. I just knew you were tall. Because I had the image in my head next to Saphira. So I remember like, oh, she's not even up to his knee kind of thing. But yeah. Okay, great. So the crew is very impressed with your story. They love your story. You can have inspiration. Oh, by the way, everybody gets inspiration from the start of the session tonight, from the recap, and then Lucifer, you get another piece of inspiration right now.
Oh, okay. That's probably gonna be useful when I have to make con saves.
Perfect.
For sleeping.
Yeah. So you don't get a good night. None of you get a good night's rest while on the ship, by the way. So none of you get cured of your exhaustion, just so you know. However, you can hit that refresh button, the long rest button for your hit points.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right. As you are, again, you clear the ice, you see
Hold on.
what looks like a ship, like not a ship, I would say a boat, but the boat looks like it's been attacked. Like maybe it's barely floating just because of how this thing is balancing it, so it's not taking on water. Martin, describe your character and how they're keeping this small boat that was busted afloat, and what they look like and all that.
On the boat is a very tall dragonborn with light gray and brown scales, but with large golden frills. He's wearing studded leather armor. He's got like a longbow on his back. It's like a small fishing boat that he probably wasn't very good at managing. And there are 3 other people. There's like a teen boy, a really old human man, and then a dwarf woman. And they're all kind of just following his orders as he's yelling at them to try and struggle. And from time to time, a small white dragon-looking creature pops out of the water with a rope in its mouth and is swimming furiously through the cold water, trying to pull the boat.
Perfect. So as this is happening, the ship captain says, "Oi! Get that boat over here!" And they start pulling over towards your boat.
And he just starts yelling out in Draconic to the dragon thing, and it starts swimming as fast as it can. And the 3 people with him all look really relieved. And he goes, "Thank you very much. We've been stuck out here trying to make our way east to the Sword Coast."
Oh, well, be careful. You can get on our ship here, but be careful. We do have some dragon slayers aboard, and, well, you kind of look like a dragon, so you should be careful.
And he kind of just shrugs his shoulders and sighs. And he goes, "Just because I'm a dragonborn doesn't mean I give a damn about them big fat beasts."
As long as you can keep it civil, you can ride on our ship. We're going to Waterdeep.
Alrighty. And so as they get close, he just kind of like helps literally chuck the other 3 people out of his ship. So like the dwarf woman just kind of rolls up first, and then the teen boy, and then he helps the older man up. And then he gets up on the ship, just like kind of hopping up, and his claws grab the banister, and he pulls himself up and just kind of rolls over the side. And then he waves his hand, and then the dragon that was in the water just suddenly vanishes.
What was that?
That's my dragon spirit. I can get him to come back anytime.
So it's not a real dragon.
Not really, no.
Okay.
It's more of a drake.
Okay, well, is it a real drake?
Like I said, it's a spirit drake.
So it's magic.
Yeah.
We do have a dragon on board. I do want to warn a real dragon. I want to warn you. Do not be startled. It has not eaten any crew members. It seems to be keeping to itself, and we like to keep it that way. It's with the little girl up in the front.
Okay.
Her name's
It's
Saphira.
me.
You can't miss her. I think she has like twigs in her hair or something. I don't know. I can't really tell.
Wow.
My vision's not so good since I've lost half a face.
The little girl.
Wow.
And he goes, I'm Master Varnex, one of the masters of the hunt of Hallergast. These are my 3 retainers, Akka, Greg, and Leo. And he points to them all in order. So the dwarf woman is named Akka, Leo is the teen boy, and Greg is the old man.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you guys. Feel free to make your way up by where they have a tent set up on the front there. You can stay up there with them. Again,
Wow, he just like
no shenanigans. Make sure you get along. If there's any problems, well, we will have to kick you off the ship. And, that's just the way it is.
And he's kind of narrowing his eyes down at this captain, like how he just kind of like said, go sleep with the other people on the ship.
he just like invited these strangers into our tent.
I did not say in the tent. I said up near the tent.
I feel like we should be consulted about this, but that's okay.
Yeah. So he's going to cautiously walk up to this front of the deck, and he's going to summon back his silver drake spirit, which is about the size of a small pony with wings. And then he's going to just kind of nod to the 3 people that were with him, and they're all going to start pulling out bedrolls and stuff and setting up nearby.
Okay.
And he's just going to kind of sit there and stare at the tent intently.
In my Lehman's tiny hut. It's lavender. What time of day is it?
I would say it's probably daytime, midday.
Gonna poke my head out. Are you new?
I am. I was saved by the captain.
Like, did you see his face? We don't talk about his face.
Then why are you talking about it?
I don't know much, to be honest. I don't even know what's happening half the time. It's just...
Are you drunk?
No, just very tired. We fought a dragon and we killed it, I think, maybe.
Is someone sober in your hut there?
No, I'm like the only person in here. It's very spacious. There's a tent. His mother and compatriots are over there in that one.
What kind of dragon did you kill?
The white one?
Oh, good.
And then we took its face.
How big of a dragon, then?
Regular size.
And he's kind of looking very suspicious of Lucifer this entire time.
Exhaustion is fun. It's just being drunk.
So the crew is like that's nearby is watching you guys as you interact. In fact, you see a couple guys pull out some coin purses and kind of slide them towards each other.
So, what are you all doing out here? The dragon slaying.
Slaying dragons, fighting a good fight, not dying and saving people and whatnot.
Well, that's good.
There was definitely more than one dragon.
Yeah, who are you?
That's not the first one.
Oh God, you scared me. Stop sneaking up on me. Have you been there the entire time?
Obviously, how did you not notice?
I don't know anymore.
I think you need like a week vacation and like a nap, maybe a spa treatment or something like that.
That would be fantastic. A
Like,
mani pedi.
Your eyes are all red, you know? Like,
And not in a fun way.
true. It's been a little rough for him lately.
I can tell, considering how delirious he sounds.
I'm very sane. Where
That's
did
what
my
an
talking
insane person
bear
would
go?
say. So what's your name, little woman?
Oh my gosh.
Little woman
You,
walking down the street.
you
Oh, no.
guys.
Changing the song.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. What was your name? What was your name?
I asked you first. I introduced myself to this other fella here. Who are you?
I'm Saphira. Who are you?
Master Varnex of the Hunt.
Ooh, master. What are you hunting?
Dragons.
Well,
You're not doing very good at your job because we already killed like 2 of them. They were. Actually, we killed 3 of them.
yeah. Well,
It was very easy.
do you have a lead on any dragons?
Just a diviner that said there was a lot of dragon activity over on the Sword Coast. And since the dragons on our island had kind of flown that way, we figured we'd chase them after them. But had some issues with a sea turtle, giant sea turtle dragon, as you can see, and he points out at the wrecked ship that they're leaving behind.
How big is the boat?
About 15 feet long.
Oh, okay. It's a decent size. I don't know why I was picturing you guys were in like a rowboat.
They did take that boat and kind of hooked it up to the side of this boat. So they could take it with it.
Do you know anything about why all the dragons are heading to the Sword Coast?
Oh, it's a whole thing. There's a cult, and I will very drunkenly explain to him the situation.
So, Varnex, roll a perception check to see if you got that. If you understood any of this story.
I got a 19.
Okay, so you got the gist of it. Like, yeah, they kind of brought you up on the fact that the cult has been amassing treasure. Their plans to somehow bring back Tiamat, and how they've gotten 2 of the masks so far, the black and the white mask, and that they had killed 2 black dragons that were twins, and they just convinced a white dragon to give them the white mask. And they even clue you in on some of the worm speakers. So Verum Zord, or Verum the White, and how Talus the White gave them the information to come up here. You hear about Resmir and how Resmir is dead. And yeah, so that's the information you are given. And you know they're working with the Council of Waterdeep, and there are some allies who are now working with Waterdeep, such as some giants and the metallic dragons.
Alrighty. He's gonna think for a moment and goes, I think we can help you folks out. I'm a skilled hunter, and he pulls out his longbow. And he's gonna wait for a seabird to come by, and then just shoot it out of the sky.
That was so unnecessary.
That's good
What
food.
did poor Bart do to you?
I feel like
It's
I would have
food.
just taken his word for it, but
By the way, so he pulls his bow and he says all this. Many hours later, when you guys aren't even thinking about it, he shoots a bird out of the sky and into the boat. By the way, it's 4 hours later now at this point. This bird falls on the deck.
we're all calmly sitting there. And then out of nowhere,
He just walks over, he grabs the bird, and he's just raking his claws over it to defeather it.
meanwhile, the sheep are running around the ship.
Oh no, I think the sheep
Wow.
were dead already.
Well, I guess you're definitely good with the bow. What else do you do?
I mean, it was a little off center, but like it's probably okay.
It's still dead. But then he gestures to the drake spirit that he has beside him. That looks kind of like a silver dragon, but kind of stunted in a way. Like its limbs are thicker. It's got like a shorter nose. It has wings, but it doesn't look like it could carry anyone at its current size.
So it's kind of small, or
For now, yeah.
okay.
The Lord who trained me, he had one that was probably as big as a real horse. It could fly around on. It could blast a cone of elemental breath out of it. And it could even like magically infuse his weapons. This one can do that too, but not too often.
That's probably pretty helpful, fighting dragons. Do you speak Dwarvish?
He nods and he like points to a belt of dwarven kind around his waist.
Is that the kind that makes you grow a beard too?
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
gonna
so he
ask.
actually has like, he doesn't have like hairs. He has scaly spikes that are growing out the sides, like a weird scaly mutton chops.
I need to see fan art of this. Meanwhile, you hear the captain say, "Hey, we're almost there. We're going to be going in tonight, but before night falls, we will be at Waterdeep. So when we arrive, just unload your things, and we wish you the best in your travels."
Right. Oh, it's nice to know that you speak Dwarvish, because not a lick of us do. Not a one.
I speak a lot of languages, actually.
Weirdly enough, I think we might have got like all of them. Not Dwarvish.
Yeah, I know how to speak Abyssal, Infernal, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, and Gnomish, and some Undercommon.
Aren't you just an overachiever?
Comes with the territory of being the fifth son of a noble.
How old are you?
27?
Who's your mother?
My mother.
Name, like, particular place where you're from?
You're not too familiar with Dragonborns, are you?
Not particularly. I've done some traveling. Definitely haven't seen everywhere. You know, I'm just curious if maybe I've been to your particular neck of the world.
Well, it's a giant island out west, and I'm from the port town of Hallgast.
Nope, never been there. Well, if you're going to be joining us, do you do any other particular magic tricks?
I know
Healing?
some druidic magic, not a lot. I mostly use stuff for hunting primarily.
That is good to know, because we don't exactly do frontline fighters. It's just only like two. Well, there's two now.
I mean, I'm better with a bow, but I do have a shield and a short sword.
Sounds good to me.
But who's the other frontliner? Is it the fish guy?
It's the fish guy.
You need to look at Pike and go, I'm Varnix. Who are you?
Oh, Pike Yellowfin.
Nice to meet you.
You ever catch fish and poison them and give them to people and they pass them out and try to feed them to a dragon?
No.
Okay, good. You ever been to Waterdeep?
Don't think I've been to Waterdeep. I've been
Big
to...
disappointment.
Why is that?
Not underwater, obviously.
He's gonna look to Lucifer as if Pike is serious.
He's very particular about locations that happen to be underwater or named for places that may or may not be underwater.
All right.
And you hunt lizards, right?
I hunt dragons and other monsters.
Well, dragon is just another name for a big lizard. You do know they're bigger than that bird you shot, right? I mean, that's pretty small.
Yeah.
The lizards are much bigger. Okay.
Yeah. I helped a hunting team. We drove off a purple dragon a while back that invaded a dwarven settlement near Hallgast. What's known as the Upper Dark.
And who are these three others? Are you like their
Kind
mentor?
they're servants from my family. Greg's the old man. He's been around since I was a kid. Akka joined up after our mission down in the Upper Dark. And Greg is just a random kid off the street who was looking for work.
Do you pay them?
I do.
All right.
Not a lot. That's why they...
Not a lot.
if fighting breaks out, they usually go hide somewhere.
Pike will go up to the old man and offer him some water and some food.
Thank you kindly.
Are you comfortable? Do you need a better place to sit?
He goes, oh, I'm pretty good. And Greg and Leo both have shaven heads. But Greg's got like really pale white skin with like pink blemishes on it. While Leo's solid, like tan skin, like he's always in the sun kind of looking face.
Okay.
And the dwarf woman that's with him is very heavy set, and she's got like black hair that's in a braid kind of mohawk thing. And she's got very dark skin.
Does she have a beard?
She has a short one, yes.
Good.
And they're all wearing like warm weather clothes, and they have simple boots and travel gloves on.
All right. Well, you guys continue to make small talk, and you arrive at Waterdeep. The ship docks, and as soon as it does, guys start unloading some fish and things like that they had on the ship. And with that, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. So you guys just arrived to Waterdeep. You all get off the boat. Saffron is hidden in a nice, I don't know, wagon at the moment, a transporting wagon that was conveniently here. So you're able to hide Saffron a bit because Saffron's getting big. We discovered that last time. So with that, you guys could head to the tavern you've been staying at, or whatever. What would you like to do? It's nighttime, so not Harold, but Lucifer might have to duck his sweetie when he walks into the tavern, though. I'm just saying.
I don't even remember her.
Wow.
She might remember you.
I'm a bard. There's been so many. Oh,
Well, you better not tell her that.
She knows.
she gave me a handkerchief. I remember that much.
Ooh,
So
do you still have
when
it?
When we went out to this village on the Sea of Floating Ice, right?
Yep.
Was it something that was hard to find, or did this captain know exactly where it was?
No, it was impossible to find, and you just kind of stumbled across it, luckily.
Okay, so it's one of those, like, we just happened to find it.
Yeah, you knew what you were looking for a place. You relayed that information because Talus the White originally told Lucifer that she told you guys where to get the Draakhorn and the White Dragon Mask. And all she really wanted was the White Dragon Mask brought back to her. And she wanted Verum-Zord, or Verum the White, killed. That was what she was hoping, because Verum-Zord was possibly up here, because she hadn't seen him in a little bit. And so Lucifer played up like that was going to happen. But as soon as you guys left, was like, screw that. That's not happening. And so you guys told what is her name? Ramalia Haventree. You told her here in Waterdeep what was going on and how you guys need to go up there. She organized the ship, the Frost Skimmer, in order to go up there because if anyone would be able to find the place, it would be the captain of the Frost Skimmer. And so that's why you guys went. Now, you had heard that the Arcane Brotherhood had somebody who went missing there who knew about the Draakhorn as well. And they were hoping you would be able to bring back Maccath the Crimson. And last seen up in the Sea of Moving Ice, seeking the Draakhorn and things like that. So that was kind of all that you guys were given when you left. Obviously, you guys have returned with the White Dragon Mask. No information about the Draakhorn. You didn't see the Tiefling woman that you were up there to possibly rescue. I believe you heard about her from the villagers, but you did not see her at all.
Yeah, I think Logan had asked the village shaman about it.
Yeah.
And they said, there's been a bunch of tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are frozen out on the beach there in the frozen sculpture thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just assumed she was dead.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, we could just say that, they're dead.
They poisoned us and tried to kill us. We could tell them that.
I mean,
we hit a couple snags. We hit a couple snags. We couldn't do everything, but we got the mask, and that's what counts.
We defeated a dragon and we saved a village.
Unfortunately.
You didn't want to save
You
the
don't
village?
have to say that word, though. Could just...
Well, I mean, I guess now that we're here, like, what time of night is it? Is it like?
Oh, it's dark. It's like 10:30. Like it's dark enough you could do fireworks outside.
I don't think anybody would be upset if I knocked on their door and just like, "Hey, we got the mask, yay!"
Is that your plan?
A random door?
I know who
Just
take it to.
just trying to like pep people up or like what?
Just knocking on all the doors. We got the mask. Who are you? It's 10:30 at night. What are
Come
you
to the
doing?
party. Come on.
Pub crawl.
I feel like that seems like a tomorrow situation.
Yeah, you know
Feels
what?
like you need 7 naps, okay? And you should not be making any decisions right now.
I make the greatest decisions.
I mean, you just suggested that we knock on people's doors in the middle of the night
What's
and
the
show
4th
them
level
the
of
mask.
exhaustion, Harold?
My hit point maximum is cut in half.
Okay, I'm just curious.
I don't like the fact that you asked that question.
I looked like 10 seconds ago.
I figured.
Yep. At this point, I think I'm just gonna die peacefully in my sleep. Then I'm gonna play a rogue.
Okay.
Wait, are you going around like announcing that you have the mask so that the cultists will come and kill you in your sleep?
I'm not doing that. That's a terrible idea.
You're good at doing the terrible ideas, though.
I mean, now if we are setting up a trap
How
and
about
we need someone to be bait,
how about we get some sleep first and we do this when you're in a better state of mind?
that sounds like a magical idea. What if I attune to the mask?
Do you want to attune to
Nope.
it?
Nope, I don't. I don't.
Are you sure?
I am.
Okay.
The other one didn't help me.
Then you don't
And then I had
attune
to
to
get-
it.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I don't know. You attuned to a sword in our other game, and that was kind of cool, but... You know.
Was expecting what happened. I'm not a wizard anymore. But yeah, we're gonna go to our rooms, go to sleep.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you're able to do that. You go to sleep. Give me a con save, Harold.
I'm
What did I
good
say
at.
the DC was before?
I don't even remember,
I'm
but
gonna go back in my notes.
5,
Okay.
No, it was
10, 15. I actually think it was like 15.
I think
gonna
it was
use
15
the
also.
first inspiration to reroll this. Let me know. I burned one. Got 17.
That sounds good.
What'd you get? 17?
Yep.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I still don't remember what the number was to be, but I think it was 15.
Sounds about right.
15's I go with 15 a lot on a lot of things in D&D5e. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you do not have any. Like, you do have nightmares. Your nightmares though are of a dragonborn, and not the one you met today, but a dragonborn taking an arrow and putting it through the eye socket of a guy wearing that scarf that you had, or whatever, the cloak that you had.
Oh no.
Didn't he throw it in the ocean, or is he still being haunted by it?
I threw it away. I'm just cursed at this point.
He's still cursed.
And I should probably deal with it.
Oh god.
I should have just kept the cloak. I really should have just kept the cloak.
I feel like I can help if you're cursed.
I think we tried it and it worked a little bit. That's why I got rid of the cloaks.
Oh.
No, I think you didn't do it because you said you needed to rest so you could change your spells or something. Does that sound right for your character? I think it does because you're a druid.
don't even know.
I think that was the plan. You needed to change your spells for the next day, and you forgot.
Is that what's been happening this whole
That's what
time?
it was.
No,
We've
because
just never done it.
no, because I only have because I have greater restoration, but I only have that because I have a necklace.
But you don't have remove
It's-
curse.
Nothing to do with my spells. No, but greater restoration does remove one curse. It can remove a curse.
And you just haven't used it yet?
Well, no, I think I had asked about it. I think I had used lesser restoration before, maybe. I don't know.
Are you
I
going to
mean-
use greater restoration this morning on him?
I mean, I feel like it's not gonna hurt at this point
Okay.
if we haven't done it.
Yeah, you cast greater restoration, and we'll see if it works. Next time he takes a long rest. I mean, I don't know how else to know other than if he sleeps, he has a nightmare or not, right? Right?
Yeah.
So
And now he might just be so conditioned to have nightmares. He might just have nightmares because of it. The trauma.
I'm just used to the trauma.
I'm just kidding.
God, sounds like my real life. Just acclimated.
There you go. All right.
So I didn't accrue any more exhaustion, but I'm stuck at 3 levels
Correct.
for the moment.
Correct. Actually, you were in a bed, though, too.
I was.
Mhm.
So you slept comfortably.
I did.
So you can remove a level of exhaustion.
Goodbye, 2nd level. Or 3rd level.
I think the last time you tried to sleep in a bed, you had a nightmare. And so you did not get to remove it, and it got worse.
Yay. Now I just move 15 feet.
So we remove 1 level exhaustion if we have it.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, doesn't greater restoration remove levels of exhaustion?
Does.
So
You can only
could
do one
cast
at
the
a
spell.
time, though.
It can only, yeah, it
Correct.
can only do like one. Yeah.
Right, but you could cast it on other characters who might have more than one if they have more than one.
So I would remove 1 from the sleep and then 1 from the greater restoration.
Yes.
Yay. Now I just have disadvantage on ability checks.
Was Pike also? Did you have multiple levels of
Yeah, I had
exhaustion?
2, but after a night's rest, I only have 1 now.
Do you want me to use one on you? Because I can do that too.
Well, this is the beginning of the day, so I mean, if that's something we want to do?
Let's see how the day shakes out.
Yeah.
If things get hairy, we probably should. But if we're just
You
gonna
have a
hang out
dwarf
in
with
the
a beard
city
with you.
today,
It's very hairy right now. It's true.
Come down the stairs, stretching and yawning.
Before you go downstairs, you guys wake up in the morning. So we'll say you did the spell the previous night on them. Okay.
Okay.
In the morning, and we'll say you did not have a nightmare, Harold. We'll pretend that nightmare happened the previous night on the boat. So you guys wake up in the morning to pounding on the door. And when you answer, it is a messenger from Ramalia saying, after lunch, please report to the council. Ramalia will be waiting at the building for you with Lady Silverhand. So feel free to do your thing, but we heard you got into town and she wants to see you after lunch to hear how it went.
That's
Sounds
the
good to
lady
me.
that we were supposed to rescue the person for.
No, not for her. So Ramalia is the main person who's been helping you guys every time you're in Waterdeep. She's the one who's paying for your rooms. She's the one who introduced you to Lucifer. She's kind of heading the
Maid.
council.
Well, I'm relatively rested. and I have a gold to spend, but there's nothing I want to buy. So I guess, yeah, I will just like kind of just lounge till like after lunch, then go to the meeting, or just tag along with anyone else if they have stuff to do.
Okay. What would the rest of you like to do while in town?
I explore with my servants, and we're gonna just go meet some of the local nobles. To say,
Okay.
hey, I'm so and so from Halligast, a minor noble. Pleasure to meet you. Just kind of meeting folks.
I
Okay.
will go with him
Okay.
so I can also meet the nobles, get my foot in some doors.
Okay. Give me a D20 roll with charisma.
Which
And,
one of us?
I'm having a hard time. Vernex. I'm having a hard time remembering the new character's name for some reason. But you do get advantage because of, obviously the charismatic Lucifer being with you.
Okay. It doesn't really add because my first roll was a 16, and the second roll was a 7. So
Okay.
I have a 16 on my check.
You hear that, Lucifer? Vernex doesn't think you added to the experience, so you're just dead weight. And he probably introduces you as like the guy who plays instruments that kind of just follows him around, who wasn't even invited, just kind of tagged along.
Aggressive.
I don't know. It's noble talk.
No, I know how nobles speak.
All right. So you're able to mingle with 3 nobles. 3 different nobles who kind of just tell you how they're a little worried about the current times and things that are happening, and how they feel like this dragon cult is attacking the wealthy and the nobles, and how they are carrying the brunt of all this, and it's very stressful. And they kind of look over at Lucifer and they say, you couldn't possibly understand, since you are not a noble, the hard times we are dealing with. It's basically causing a recession, and they're going to need people like you, Lucifer, to step up and work harder to help stimulate the economy. So
It's
You are
really
just
rough
you
for
are
them.
absolutely right. You know what? I'm gonna go kill a dragon today.
that would be very helpful.
Because you have inspired me. I want to be like you.
Well,
You know
with
what?
hard work, you pull yourself up, by your bootstraps. One day, you too can work for me. And maybe you'll get promoted to head servant. Oh, or jester. You play an instrument, you could be a jester.
Don't worry, it'll give you great life skills for the future.
Do you have animals in this place?
All right, I'm done with my joke. Okay. So yeah, you're able to do that. What is Saphira, Pike, and Saffron doing?
Well, Severa's gonna have to find some food for Saffron and see if maybe she can bribe somebody at the stables to just just let the dragon hang out here for a little bit or something. I don't know.
So are you going to try? So you're going to the stables to see if you can leave Saffron there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's where we hid her last time.
You hid her once in some stables. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
That
When
was
she was
why.
small enough to hide in a box.
Yes. You also had a wagon then. I mean, I guess you have a wagon now, but you have a wagon now. You could Probably
Yeah,
checked.
so
That was
I
a
mean-
covered wagon, though. Like, this is more like an open top wagon. You were using it in the dark. It wasn't as big of a deal.
look, I mean, I feel like we're just arguing over semantics. Like, right? We have to try. Unless Pike thinks that there was a good spot in the water that we could hide Saphira or Saffron, not me, that we could hide Saffron.
Probably. I mean, it is technically on the water. So I'm sure somewhere along the water there's like a remote
Well,
dock or something.
Yeah, like a little underground cave or something.
Pike, with advantage, give me a perception or investigation. It's probably the same, but whatever one's better.
Investigation. 16.
Okay, so you are able to find like a little tiny cave near the water that actually has an abundance of crab and fish that are near it.
Okay. All right, I will show him to that spot.
Perfect. It's the new Pike Cave. No, Pike, man. I don't know. All right. Anything else you would like to do, Saphira and Pike?
I'm looking for a tattoo parlor.
Okay. Okay, you find one.
All right.
What are you hoping to get a tattoo of?
One forearm, I'm going to get a stylized Z in primordial for his Logan. And on the other forearm, I'm going to get the saying, get stronger in primordial.
Okay, so you will be spending all morning getting your tattoo then. But they will be able to do that. It will cost you like 50 gold.
Oh, boy. I don't know how much more I
Under.
got.
You guys just were given 100.
Did Saphira spend it all on sheep?
I didn't buy any sheep yet. Just for the record.
Tattoos and sheep. What more do you need?
But Saphira will go through and just like kind of grab the basics for everybody. New sets of like rations, you know, that type of thing. We need some more rope. We always need some extra rope. We should just get some rope.
Okay. I imagine Saphira hits the shops and is walking down the street unable to see over the pile of crap in her arms.
Yeah, well, I have a bag of holding, so just throw it in the bag.
I mean,
Got my
that's
big
true.
bag here. Just toss it in.
Okay.
Remember,
That works.
it's super fancy.
Yeah,
It's a fancy bag.
I remember you even wrote on it to match the other bag
Yeah,
that Saul gave you.
custom
Okay.
embroidery right there.
What were you, Veranex, is there anything you were hoping to get from the nobles or to discuss with the nobles?
No, he's mostly just trying to make connections and stuff.
Okay.
Talking about his hunting experiences, talking about the merchant lords of Halgas and how they have mining operations and shipment from there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you, like I said, you meet 3 people in Waterdeep that you now could consider people you could talk to.
Okay.
I'll let you come up with their names and backstory if you end up wanting to. But yeah, but you have 3 connections in Waterdeep that are nobles.
When we leave, the one that told me I need to pull my weight,
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a charge from my little instrument, and I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. And I would like to tell any animal that will listen to me to just break in their home and just shit on everything.
You find crows.
Go nuts.
Yeah, they will spread the word to the other crows, and we know how crows are. right? Crows
Bring
are the
me all
smart
the
ones. Is it crows
Bring
or
me all the
ravens?
shinies. I think it's both.
Is it?
Crows are the ones you can train to bring you money.
Mhm.
One of them will like if you're nice to it, they will literally protect your house from other
Yeah.
animals, like outside.
So crows will bring you like stuff. Like if you feed
Yeah.
them, they'll bring you little trinkets.
Yeah,
and
there you
stuff.
go. It's crows.
Sometimes.
If I
yeah.
find I will feed the crows and tell them to bring me all the shiny baubles they find in that guy's house.
They will. They will do that. They're gonna terrorize him. I love it. All right. So the morning passes. It is now time to meet up. You guys meet up and head towards the main hall, where you are greeted by some guards who they know who you are. They proceed to take you to a side building attached to this, and lead you in where you see Lady Silverhand and Ramalia Haventree. And this is their first time meeting Veranex. As you guys walk into the room, they look and they say, "Oh, so we have another new companion. Wow, you guys keep trading out that one spot, it seems, over and over again. This is like the fourth person we've met. Or third
Dragons are like really hard sometimes, you know? Treacherous.
Yeah, well, you brought
Very.
a dragon into our place, which is fine. We actually have a real dragon right here. And then, Lady Silverhand, bows and she says, "Yes, I am a silver dragon."
And he's going to just kind of narrow his eyes and then just kind of nod. Okay.
We're all in this fight together.
I didn't mention that part to him. Mostly because I was exhausted and I forgot about it.
It's all good. So Ramalia then speaks up and says, "Well, now that that's out of the way, I'm Ramalia. This is obviously Lady Silverhand. And you are..."
I am Veranex, Master of the Hunt from Halagast.
Okay.
And he's going to offer a hand, the hand with his signet ring on it, out to her. That has his family's sigil, which is just like a little hammer over a dragon skull.
Okay. She then says, "Well, we should just cut to the chase. So, a few things we have uncovered, we have heard about, and we should really go over. So it sounds like we have some spies that have been attending our meetings in the Great Hall. That's why I didn't want to meet in there. I wanted to meet over here. We don't know who
Did
the
they
spies
serve
are.
you fish?
No.
Yep. Oh.
No fish. I mean, we fish a lot here. This is water deep, and fishing is a primary source of food around here. So, yeah.
Well, that's how they got us. They poisoned the fish.
What do you mean they got you?
People in the village.
Spies?
The whole village.
The whole village? What village are we speaking about?
The one with the funny name.
Oh, the one you just returned from.
Correct.
Yeah, we can get to that in a second. It sounds like it didn't go well. I mean, obviously Zlogane's not here, but they killed him with fish?
They poisoned us. He survived and protected us and died protecting us.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so he died, but you guys ate the fish. Okay. I think I get this. Well, with that, we have some good things that have unfolded. We have managed to get the storm giants to work with us. So that should be a tremendous help. we actually, while you guys were gone, we did send some storm giants and metallic dragons, as well as some of the harpers, to lead an assault on Xonthal's tower. He's a blue dragon. When they led this attack, some of the harpers managed to get the blue dragon mask that was there. Upon returning it, we found out it was a fake. So it was not a real dragon mask. It was a decoy. So we are currently looking into where the real one is. We got word that maybe it's already on the way to the Well of Dragons. We don't quite know where that is yet, but it's possible that the blue dragon mask is on the way there. Yeah. On top of that, the Elves of the Mighty Forest and the Order of the Gauntlet have discovered that the green dragon mask was with Narenvain, and that was headed to the Well of Dragons. So we do have some elves from the Misty Forest who are in pursuit to try and figure out where the Well of Dragons is. They also are with some of the Harper agents, and we know how good they are at retrieving information. We're just waiting for that.
A Well of Dragons?
Yes. So we've gotten word from our sources that the Well of Dragons is where they plan to summon Tiamat from.
Well, if a dragon can fit in this well, it's got to be huge. You should be able to see it.
Yes. Unfortunately, we don't have anything more than that at this time. The really bad news that we've got.
So the rest of that was the good news?
I mean, we at least know what's going on, right? The really bad news is that the Red Wizards of Thay, who are working with the Cult of the Dragon, which I guess is not all of the Red Wizards, just a portion of them, they have caught an ancient red dragon that they plan to sacrifice for the ritual to bring Tiamat to Faerun.
That seems like a problem.
Yes.
Much as I'd love to see an ancient red dragon die, sacrificing him seems bad.
Yeah, it sounds like some people saw the caravan and this ancient red dragon chained down as it was being transported. And it was also under some sort of really powerful spell that left it breathing, but unconscious.
Probably ate the food.
So that's the information we have received to this point. So yeah, we're just waiting to hear where the Well of Dragons is, and so we can get there. Now, did you get the Draakhorn? We are under the impression that that is how the cultists control the chromatic dragons that don't want to work with them.
Lucifer,
Right.
tell him about the horn
Right.
thing.
So, about that. Good news.
Yeah.
We got the white dragon mask, and I will produce that.
Okay.
Bad news. We had to face a dragon. It was touch and go there for a second. We lost Zogan in the fight. We almost nearly died ourselves. But we survived and we got out of there. Did not get the horn. Yeah, it turns out there was a whole village just worshiping the dragon. Just right in the
whole
open.
thing. Mhm.
Whole thing. Had to face like 50, 60 people. It was a bloodbath.
Did you manage to rescue Maccath the Crimson?
No, she was frozen in a block of ice, along with many other individuals that run afoul of this nefarious village.
Ramalia, look,
It was
while you
really
say that,
sad. It was a sad situation.
Probably ate the fish.
See?
when you say no, Ramalia looks over at Lady Silverhand and just shakes her head in disappointment. And then looks back at you as you continue to talk about the fish and the other stuff and the blood.
I am lying through my teeth.
So, the Arcane Brotherhood was on the fence about joining our efforts. And their help, especially with the Red Wizards on the other side, would have been very, very helpful. I will have to figure out how to get them to still help us.
I mean, I'm very good at persuading people. If you want me to talk to them, I would happily do so.
I might have to take you up on that. I do have a meeting that I've already sent out for to happen later tonight with them, but I would much rather handle that myself in as diplomatic a way as possible. Let's see if she could tell you're lying. If you want to do some sort of
I'm making a deception check at disadvantage.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh,
Beat a 21.
oh no, that's a. Can I? I can.
Okay, so she
Still
does not know.
rebarbs.
She does not
Still-
know that you are lying through your teeth.
Well, I got
She
20.
sensed maybe there was some untruths, but then was like, no, that checks out. That they've been good on their words up to this point, and they do have the white dragon mask. So why would they lie about someone being a block of ice and fighting a whole village of people on a glacier? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why
Why-
is this brotherhood unsure if they'll join us?
They wanted us to rescue their friend, one of their members, and then they would have joined us. See, their village has already been attacked by dragons.
Did their rescue efforts fail as well?
They did not attempt to rescue her.
Oh,
Part of the
Oh,
deal with the
okay.
Frost Skimmer was that you guys were going to rescue her. We provided the ship. You were going to rescue her. You were going to get the Draakhorn. You were going to get the White Dragon Mask. You were possibly going to capture or kill Verum the White. It sounds like you've got the mask.
Are you talking about the ship with the captain with the
Yeah.
face?
Yeah.
Oh, the one who almost left when he found out we were poisoned. Oh, okay.
I mean, I have not had a brief with him yet, so I have not heard his side of everything. But if you say that's what happened, I mean, yeah,
He
they
told
were
us
supposed
that's
to
what
transport you there, so they got you to where they were supposed to be.
Yeah, they almost left us, though. Definitely almost left us there. Weren't even going to bring us back, maybe. No?
You guys seem skilled enough. You would have found a boat or a ship and found your way back. You've survived multiple dragons now. I mean, I'm sure you could find a boat.
There's not a lot out there. It's just ice. So much
Yeah,
ice.
there's not even any dirt. No dirt.
Well,
None.
it was a risk that we knew you guys were equipped to take, and look, you made it back.
Mhm.
Do you want to play the what if game or the factual game?
I'm quite partial to the what if game. It's very fun.
Lucifer,
what's
you're
t-
not
what's
helping
t-
here.
What's Team Lizard got to offer?
Team Lizard? Oh, well, you could serve Tiamat for all of eternity or until you're dead.
I don't speak Infernal. I don't think that's going to work for me.
Hmm.
Oh, I speak Infernal. Oh wait, no, I don't want to serve Tiamat.
Wait, just kidding. I'm trying to kill dragons. I lied.
Tiamat would
It's-
end the world as we know it, and it would be a much worse place with Tiamat in charge.
All right. So what's the next step here?
So the next step is you
Person
hold
with
your
the
horses
plan.
until tomorrow.
Done.
I will meet with the Arcane Brotherhood tonight, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Okay, I'm sure they were gonna understand.
Hopefully,
They're probably extremely reasonable people.
if you meet me back here tomorrow at the same time, I'm hoping I have already gotten word where the Well of Dragons might be, or some further information from some of the Harper agents. So if I can get more information, I will let you know.
I got some more bad news.
Oh no.
We don't have any horses to hold.
I'm waiting for it. Just waiting for it.
Well, I'm sure you'll figure something out there, Mr. Pike Yellowfin. And we need to find out if this white dragon mask is also a forgery or if it is real. So,
Wow, don't even believe us.
oh no, I believe you got this mask there. But we've already uncovered that the one that was at Xonthal's tower was a forgery. And it would make sense since they seem to be onto the fact that we are almost one step ahead. This is why we think there are spies within our midst. Some information must have gotten back to them that we are seeking these out, and they are now replacing the ones that are out there with forgeries and moving the real ones to the Well of Dragons.
You should probably suss out that spy you got.
Yeah.
Seems like a big problem.
Well,
Any leads?
no, I do not have any leads at the moment. I mean, for all I know, it could be one of you.
Unlikely.
Just joined, so
Only one person here that I know of has a connection to Talia the White. And
They're
only
next to
one
Skeleton
person here I
Lucifer.
know who knows that Talia the White wants to be a worm speaker. And if Talia the White was given information that she could give to the rest of the cult, it would be a fast track. I'm not saying any names, Lucifer.
Sophia, I can't believe that you would betray us like this.
But I am just saying that is the only lead I have within this group here. There are other leads we might have with other people, but that is what I have for you right now.
First off, she is a terrible, terrible person. But she did tell us where the white dragon mask was. So there is that.
Correct. Which got you guys out of the way, and it allowed us to lose a blue dragon mask and possibly a green dragon mask.
I mean, if we're playing the blame game, I do believe
We
you
got
said
one, we lost two.
You lost the mask. We got one. We got two. Because we're just that awesome.
As of right now, we know of one. We're going to find out if this white one is a forgery or not. Did
we
you
not
even
get
do
you?
detect magic on this?
Why would I even need to die? There was a dragon. No, I don't think I took the time to go.
Clearly, we
"Ooh."
did detect magic.
Okay, and
No,
what
I-
school of magic came up?
Well, I didn't cast the spell. It's like, what are you even saying there? Like, you
I was
know,
trying not
what
to die.
mystery word? How did it sparkle? Like, what
Man,
does that mean?
What happened to you guys? You guys are so negative now. You never used to be this negative.
We
Who-
fought
we
a
fought-
dragon.
We fought
You knew what
three
you signed up
dragons.
for.
We
And
fought
like, then we
three-
come back from fighting the dragon, and you're all like, you
Very
didn't do
accusatory.
everything right. Like, I mean, you'd be frustrated too, right? Right? No?
I've been cursed for like
you guys are
4
questioning
weeks.
me.
So
You don't expect to be questioned right back. Do you realize who you are speaking with?
Yeah.
Honestly, no, but
You're a very
Look, we already
grungy,
know right
powerful
now
person.
Saphira does a lot of drugs. She doesn't remember her name half the time. Sometimes she's like, oh, I think I'm a sorcerer warlock tonight. Other times she's a druid. She doesn't know.
what are you talking
Is she
about?
going into Avernus tonight,
I know.
or is she going after Tiamat? She
I
doesn't
know what
remember.
I'm doing.
Mhm.
I know.
Yep. So, with that, let's meet tomorrow. We will discuss what the plan is, and we'll go over everything there. Now, with that, I will say we do have a chest for you right here. It is a heavy chest, but you could use this hand cart to wheel it back to your room. It has all sorts of goodies in it for you that you can go through and keep.
I'm
I
going to
take
cast
out-
Detect Magic right now.
On the
because
chest?
I have that. No, just in general.
Oh, okay. So the mask definitely gives off some aura. And then from the chest, you're picking up some magic. In fact, quite a bit from the chest.
I'm just going to look at it. Bites away. The mask is magical. There you go.
Yeah,
Can
what
we
school
take
of magic
This
is it, though?
this stuff.
Are you able to tell
from...
with Detect Magic?
With Detect Magic, you sense magic in this way. You can use your action.
I think identify.
Yeah,
using
if
the school of magic?
I like use my action to focus on an object, I can tell what school of magic it is.
You know, it's illusion magic.
That is shit. That's all I say, just audibly. It does.
I'm just gonna
I'm
take
assuming that it's a fake.
the stuff from the cart, and I'm just gonna start shoving it into the bag of holding while Lucifer is doing all of this.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast
You
the
know.
spell
So
magic
you
on
see
the
a-
mask.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna cast the spell magic on the mask.
Ooh.
No. I don't know if you should do that. The illusion might be there to cover it up. Are you gonna dispel the other thing?
Oh, if it's like a powerful artifact or something, I can't dispel that, but I'm definitely gonna try to dispel the illusion part.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add a white dragon on my to kill list.
Round 2.
If only I had teleport, I'd go back right now.
When you cast Dispel Magic on the mask, you see that it just disappears.
The mask itself?
Yeah, there's nothing there when you cast it.
Oh
And
my god!
Lady Silverhand looks at you, and she says, "Why did you do that?"
You were complaining that the mask might be fake. Well, guess what? Now we know the mask is fake. Sorry.
Well, it's a great thing that I did an illusion spell in my hand to make a mask, and I put the white mask over here. And she reaches back and pulls it out.
Jesus Christ. Why did you do that?
You could. It's called communication. You could have said that you were going.
No.
Go ahead and.
I'm pretty sure he's exhausted from his dragon fight. And his
There
weird
is still one level of exhaustion left.
Look,
Honestly,
I'm going to
we
do my
had to
spell
be-
again because we're going to divvy up the real mask that's right here in my hand that you see now, and I'm going to have a fake in this hand, and we are going to split them up so that people follow me with the one out in case there's a spy. There's a reason we're doing this. So, hopefully, I am followed to a place I am going with the fake mask, the illusionary mask, and then the other one will actually be hidden, taken to a safe space.
Since I have detect magic going, is the real mask magical?
It is.
Okay. Just gonna look at her. Just a little communication goes a long way. Now that I know that that's your plan, I won't dispel it again.
Just so you know, I can tell that you cast Detect Magic in the first place. Clearly, you guys never tried to figure out if the mask was real or not before this.
No, that was for the stuff that you gave us, the wagon thing of
They've never
And to
suspected
prove-
it in the first place.
surprises.
Yeah. And to prove a point that we do a very great job in finding things.
Saphira, give me a deception check.
Can I help? Can I
You
help
can
with
aid
that?
her.
Yeah.
What does that give me? Advantage?
Advantage.
Let's see if she believes you.
16?
She believes you. She's like,
Okay.
this has not been a very good conversation today. I
Look.
have to admit, I'm very disappointed.
Look, it's been a little
no.
rough after the dragon situations, okay? I think we just need like a little sleep, longer,
Well,
rest,
yeah,
bath.
I think so. I think that's
You
a
know?
good idea. So you're gonna have all day to do that. We will send some food and wine and stuff to your rooms. Do us a favor, try to lay low, for the night, and we will speak with you tomorrow on this whole ordeal. And again, hopefully we'll know where the Well of Dragons is. Yeah, we know that since you didn't say if you killed Verum the White or anything. Did you come across him? The dwarven white worm speaker?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
So he's probably going to be laying low, because if it gets back to the cult that he lost a dragon mask, he will be kicked out. He will no longer be a worm speaker. So he might be interesting. I'm going to talk to our Cult of the Dragon experts as well today. So maybe I'll have more about that tomorrow as well. And maybe we can figure something out. So that's good to know. We might have our into figuring out where the Well of Dragons is if our spies are unable to get the information. We've got multiple ways, so this is good. We've got the upper hand now. For a minute, I thought they had the advantage because of the forgery of the mask, the blue dragon mask. But yeah, okay. Yes, this is good. All right. Well, we will see you tomorrow then. And they open the door. Lady Silverhand opens the door, and the guards step in and are ready to escort you out.
Okay. As we're escorted out, just because since apparently there's a spy amongst the ranks, and now I'm genuinely curious. I'm gonna minor illusion like I'm walking around with the white dragon mask just because. And when we go outside, I'll keep doing it, and then I'll pretend like I'm putting it in my bag.
Okay.
Probably just be like, wow, I can't believe I forgot I had this white dragon mask in my hand. That's very dangerous. I should put it in my bag.
Yeah, why didn't she take it in the first place?
I know.
That whole conversation was confusing with her.
I like that Pike is just talking nobly, and there's just me. Yes, I'm sure that it would be more protected there than in my room at the Yawning Portal.
Make sure you lock the door.
I always lock the door, but sometimes I leave the window open because it gets a little stuffy. This is the worst.
This is like
idea.
right next to the guards too.
Yep. This is the worst idea I've ever had. I don't bet if there's a spy,
Okay.
it would be beneficial to figure out who it is.
Okay. So the guards are like, dude, I don't think you should be saying all this out loud right now.
Like, I don't know what you mean.
We're gonna need to tell Romalia what you just said. It sounds like you're compromising everything.
I don't know what a spy is. All a part of the plan.
A spy? What do you mean a spy?
Nothing. You heard nothing. There's
No,
no
you
spies.
just said there's a spy. You're trying to figure out
No, I
who the
didn't.
spy is.
I said I like pie, preferably apple, maybe blueberry.
No, you
Really
said
depends.
you definitely
There
said
is
where's the
no
spy?
spy.
There's a spy. You better be on the lookout for him.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Pike, you get inspiration for sure. Okay, well, we're gonna stop here. Have a good day. We have to go talk to Romalia and Lady Silverhand.
You have fun, buddy.
Yeah,
Right.
be careful, and good luck with your pie.
Exactly.
So, Lady Silverhand
Yes.
has her name because.
Silver dragon.
Silver dragon. Yep.
So does she literally have a silver hand?
No, she has silver hair.
Okay, but she's called Silver Hand.
Correct.
Okay, Pike instantly thinks she's a spy.
Okay.
That's suspect number one.
I mean, Romalia Haven Tree is not a tree, though, either.
She never
Suspect
revealed her
number
last name.
2.
Oh, no, you've known her from moment one, what her last name was. But it's all good.
Right. Well, I say that we go back to the room, see what's in the chest. Because there's some magical stuff in there.
Yeah, the stuff in the bag.
So with the stuff that you put into the bag, there was a list of everything that was there, too. It tells you what's in there. So the list was a potion of poison, a ring of poison resistance.
Oh, hold on. Is somebody writing this down? Potion of poison. What was the next one?
Ring of poison resistance. 2 scrolls of protection from energy. A scroll of call lightning. A scroll of levitation.
Protection from energy, you said?
Yes.
This is very suspect. You notice that we get the ring of poison protection after we've been poisoned. So they obviously kept it from us.
Hmm?
And on the inscription with all the list, it says that this is inventory retrieved from Xanthal's tower.
In other words, they got it from the cultist Pike.
So, with that, let's end the session there. If you guys have ideas for how you want to spend your evening, let me know now so I can prepare for that in case there's anything you want to do tonight. If not, we'll just end the session there and go from there. So is there anything you guys want to do specifically for the rest of the day?
No,
Nothing special, just wait till the next day?
Rest and relaxation.
Okay.
Pike
I
would
feel like-
go Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say we should all probably like take baths and just chill out, eat some food.
Long rest and all that stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if anyone attacks me.
I mean,
at some
They sent
point in
food
the
and
day.
wine to your room, like high-end stuff too, like good food, not tavern food.
I'm gonna eat the tavern food.
You can have tavern food.
I don't trust, since there's a spy. I don't trust this stuff at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just had to poison you once, and now, nope, we are eating here, and we are controlling what goes into our bodies.
There's also the fact that I kind of just made myself bait, so
You sure did.
not gonna take any chances with that.
But you'll eat the tavern food
Yeah, I will eat the tavern food.
with your scorned ex-girlfriends working there.
ooh. Maybe you should like get it to go.
Hundreds of them. Thousands of them, I believe. You're a bard. You're a bard. There's
I
thousands.
don't know if it's thousands.
Okay. Hundreds then.
Maybe.
Nice. All right. So we'll end the session there. We play again next month, and we will see how the meeting goes and how the evening goes. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check all of these wonderful people out. Their links are in the description below. So go down, click, support them, follow them, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys next time. Game on.